So you didn't see? He said, how everybody see that I like you, but you don't see that I like you. I said, I just thought you really cared. Like, I don't know, bro. I said, I don't know. I just thought you really cared. And then he was like, yeah, I care for you, Miss Jean. I care for you. I care for you a lot.
And all these drugs, they be betting all us calling plays out the books. Little bit of prayer, hard work, that's all it took. All I want, W's and bankrolls, that's all I want. All I want, that's all I want. W's and bankrolls, that's all I want. Hey, all I want is money, power, respect, though.
Hi guys, welcome to my life, my world, my everything. How you guys doing? Alright, so I'm gonna let you know this story about how my manager fell in love with me. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this dynamic because I don't know if homeboy still works at the job. Well, he shouldn't, whatever, right? So let me explain. So I used to work at a place, like I said, I did security, and I did security at mad different places. So a lot of people's not even gonna know like where you do security as. So okay, so I did security at this certain place, right? So when I first went to this job, whatever, you know, you're the new girl, so everybody likes you, right? So there was this one dude, he was a Jamaican fat guy that used to like me a lot. Like, he used to like me. And I end up talking to another dude, right? So I end up talking to another dude, and me and the dude end up messing around. And we messed around like once. This is a while, okay? I was at this job for a little while, right? So we end up messing around once. So the dude end up telling everybody, like, yo, I messed with her. Yeah, me and her. Yeah, we did this, we did that. Yeah, she did this for me, she did that for me, right? So the Jamaican dude found out, and he started treating me really bad at the job, like beefing with me, arguing with me, whatever, right? So my manager at the time came to the job to investigate because the dude said, yeah, we was messing in the cars. So what we used to do is we used to work in the airport, and we used to like drive, like, you know, move cars back and forth, So when he said we messed in the car, the dude assumed like it was the cars at the job, right? So the dude comes to the job, whatever, and like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, Tasha needs to be fired. I don't want her under my sight no more, whatever. So my manager comes to the job and like, oh, you and, you know, X, Y, and Z, like low-key, we both got in trouble. So we had to kind of like go our separate ways. So me and homeboy came with like a plan, because we really didn't mess, whatever, because the dude kept saying I didn't tell him. And then he admitted, like, I over exaggerated, blah, 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 because what he said that happened did not happen. And I don't think he should be bragging about stuff like that, because sometimes you are not good. You are not good, okay? So so the dude ended up telling everybody, like, yeah, Tasha and me did this, me and Tasha did this, whatever, right? So the dude and me end up getting in trouble, so we had to go our separate ways, whatever. So my boss came to come investigate, because I was supposed to get fired, right? Because first the dude said no, right? Like, because when my boss came, the manager came to come investigate, you know, they have cameras, we have everything there, so they don't see anything with me and that person, because we didn't mess on the site, you know what I'm saying? So but me and the dude used to always go up. I used to talk to him just like I used to talk to the other dudes. So when I went to the site, whatever, and I'm talking to him, whatever, I guess they thought that's when it was or whatever, but I never did it. So the dude comes and talks to me. So I was real, and I said, yeah, me and him, you know, messed around. It was once. He shouldn't be bragging about it. And I said it in front of him. I don't know why he's bragging about it, because his performance was horrible. So my boss is laughing like like, I was like, it was horrible, and I don't understand why he's lying, because this is not what happened. Because at first I was lying. I was like, no, I didn't do it. And at the point, I was like, I don't care, because he already told everybody. So the Jamaican dude, I'm trying to be cool with the Jamaican dude, so I explained to him. But I think a lot of guys are like that. Like, if they like you and you mess with someone, it's like, yo, I'm not talking to you anywho, right? So the dude ended up like, you know, kind of going back and forth, like, oh, he don't even like you for real, he's this, he's that, you don't see he's disrespecting you, whatever, you know, because he felt some way. Okay, cool, whatever. I didn't care, you know. So me and the dude end up like kind of like we weren't allowed to work with each other anymore, right? So my manager will do pop-ups on me, right? Miss Jean, that's what he used to call me. Miss Jean, how you doing? Yo, no lie, he was one of he was like Trini, but he was fly. Like, he used to look really good. Really handsome guy. You know what I'm saying? He was older. He had nice teeth, nice body. He was fine. Like, he was fine. So, he'll be like, Miss Jean, you know, checking on you. So I said, okay, thank you. You know, alright, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to hang out with my friend that I was really close with. I'm going to call her Samantha. Me and Samantha was like this. That was my home skillet. That was my shorty. So, we walking. And Samantha go, yo, there's a car parked in front of my house for a minute now. I wonder who it is. It's this man that's just sitting in the car. So Samantha was like, yo, and Samantha's like, I don't know. He's been in front of the house for a minute. I said, well, it's probably, because she lives in the hood. So I said, it's probably somebody in the hood that's waiting for somebody to. She's like, no, he's older. He's an older man. Like, what is he waiting for? I wonder if he's a detective. So we leave the house, whatever. And who is this? My manager, right? So I said, oh, hey, I'll call him Mr. Jones. Hey, Mr. Jones. And he said, oh, Miss Jean, how you doing? How you doing? You live around here? And I said, no, my friend lives here. He said, oh, but me and my friend was like, what is he doing here, right? She said, yeah, I'm waiting for someone. And my friend was like, well, you've been waiting here for a minute? Because I was like, who's in front of my door? He said, yeah, they're coming to meet me. Right? So then he was like, I'm going to call them and I'll talk to you later, whatever. I said, okay, nice seeing you. You know, bye. You know, nice seeing you, Mr. Jones. But then after we left, Mr. Jones left too. So my friend was like, yo, Tasha, you don't think it's a little weird? Like, why is he here? Like, is it a coincidence he's parked in front of my house? I said, well, maybe it's just a coincidence. Another time, we went to... Where did we go? I think it was the store. Because we used to do this thing, like, we used to always walk up and down the store. Like, she always needed something at the store. I never seen somebody that need... We always at the store. So, we went to the store to go get something. And we're walking out the store, and Mr. Jones is like sitting in front of his car, like standing. He's like, oh, Miss Jean. I said, oh, hey, Mr. Jones. So my friend's like, because this is a whole different day, like a whole different day. Miss Jean. I said, oh, hi, Mr. Jones. How you doing? He said, oh, I'm doing good. He's like, oh, you're here all the time. You're here all the time. So my friend's like, the hell, like, because it's like we're always running into him, and this is not the first occasion we're working. So there's a Walgreens and the Boston Latin Academy and the clinic. I work there, right? So he wanted me to cover the shift there. So every time I leave, I'll just automatically go to Samantha's house because Samantha lived up the street. So he'll just keep popping up, like. So, okay, so this is what happened. So I used to work at the airport, right? When the whole situation happened, they wanted to switch me off because the Jamaican guy was so angry. But the Jamaican guy ended up getting fired for sexual harassment charges with a woman. So he ended up getting fired. So now my boss felt like it was safe for me to go back. But then, like, sometimes he'll have me work there, sometimes he'll have me whatever, because he felt like my beautiful face needs to be displayed. He used to always say that, you're such a beautiful face and your beautiful smile, it needs to be displayed. So there was another dude. There's a story about that one too. There was another dude that used to park in the back, like because it was like literally like the dude that I mess with, I used to be his cover. So when I come, he leaves, right? And honestly, I don't even know how we end up messing, to be real. I don't really even know how it happened. But you know, we used to always like talk, whatever. Even after we messed around, we just act like nothing happened. Like, I think it was just like we both just did what we did. We liked each other and it happened. You know what I'm saying? But after we messed around, me and him we still were cool. We just act like nothing happened. Dude even apologized to me because he's like, I didn't expect it to go that bad. I was just letting him know, like, I'm feeling you. Cause we and him was talking for a grip, bro. Like, we used to flirt, we used to play around, da da da. That's not like I just met him like bang bang chicka bang bang. No, but we used to flirt, we used to play around, da da da. I said, oh, he fine. I'm gonna do him. Like, I'm gonna do him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was fine. And he was dark skinned, he was tall, but whatever. But he was. I didn't know he was younger. If I knew he was younger, he wasn't younger, but I don't date a dude. I think he was like a year younger, no, 2 years younger than me. I don't like anything younger. If you are even a couple of months younger than me, I'm not attracted to you. I don't know what it is. It may be some mental thing. I don't like anything younger than me. So, but he was mad cool, right? And he ended up being like, you know, whatever. But we still just act like nothing happened. So sometimes, like, I'll work there. And then I had another security officer that I was mad cool with too. Another security officer that I was mad cool with too. So he used to like always like check like if I'm not there, because we used to talk to each other a lot. Because after a certain time, they don't really need security. So we would be like talking to each other, whatever. But Mr. Jones would pop up on me a lot, and even the other people used to like, because they thought we was messing, because yo, Mr. Jones would pop up on me all the time. I used to see Mr. Jones everywhere. There was one day, there was a girl, she went on maternity leave, or something happened that she was like, and they needed coverage for about 2 weeks, right? It was a clinic, and I was the security. You just sign people in, sign people out. So Mr. Jones used to pop up a lot. Like a lot. Check on me, talk to everybody, how is she, da 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 da, and everybody, because I have the personality. So a lot of people, like I see, like even when I go in the street, even working at the pharmacy, my security days, I know so much people who always like, yo, Tasha, she's a delight, Tasha's a doll, Tasha's this, Tasha that. Like, I am phenomenal. Customer service is my thing, okay? I'm great at that. Even if you cuss me out, I know how to calm you down, whatever, right? So, you know, he'll come there and everybody's like, yo, she's a doll, you know, da da da. Even the other security officers like, yo, I wish we could keep her, whatever. You know, he's like, yeah, but this is, I'll say her name is Kim. This is Kim's position, and you know, whatever. We can't just give Miss Tasha. He's like, she is great. She is great, right? Mr. Jones will pop up afternoon, morning, night. Like, I swear, like, I'm not even playing. Mr. Jones will pop up all 3 of my shifts, talk to me for a little bit. Hi, Miss Jones. Hi, Miss Jean. Did you eat? Do you need anything? Whatever. So me and my friend, at a point, cause sometimes my friend will walk up and meet me so we could walk up to her house or whatever, or go to the store or whatever. So my friend ended up meeting me there, and he's there. So I had to do my rounds before switching shifts with the next person who's coming in. No. Because I think it closed early. So there was that day that it closed at a certain time after my shift. I closed everything down, made sure everybody left, and then I left. So Mr. Jones was there. So Mr. Jones come, he's like, Miss Jean, do you need a ride? And the girl go. So he's like, I want to talk to you, right? So my friend was supposed to come up with me already. So my friend was there, and my friend was, he's like, oh, your friend's here? I said, yeah. He said, all right, well, I can drop you in front of your friend's house to come back outside so I can talk to you. So I said, okay. So my friend's like, yo, Tasha, where you going? He's an old man. He's old. Because he was older, bro. He was older. Old man. So my friend was like, yo, he's mad old. Where you going with him? Whatever. So I said, well, he wants to go talk to me. Let me go outside and go talk to him. Whatever, right? Yo, being single, it was... Child. So he comes outside. And he comes outside, he's in his car, and he's like, Miss Jean, and he's smiling. He's like, everyone loves Miss Jean. Everyone loves Miss Jean. Because every job I go to, like, I guess a lot, because he's such a cool manager, a lot of the boss, like, people vet that they like me, or when the whole situation happened with that other boy, a lot of people were kind of hurt because the fact that they like me. The dude that I used to work with that sat in the back confessed his love to. I don't know what it was about me. A lot of guys like me. I think because the fact that I'm just so like, I talk to you, and a lot of people, like even the Jamaican dude that didn't like me, he expressed to me about, like, I feel like a lot of people just feel like they can just talk. Yo, I met that dude because when he was training me, he told me about how he was married, how him and his wife are kind of going through a lot, how he has kids that's my age, blah blah blah. So even if like you're mad at me, like you already told me that you have kids my age, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't think nothing of it. And even if I did like end up, because I think that's the first time I really messed with somebody at work. I never messed with nobody at work. Okay, never. So I think this is the first time I actually messed with somebody at the job. And that job was supposed to be temporary. I wasn't even supposed to stay at that site. So maybe that's why I just thought like, oh yeah, who cares? Lord. So that was like the first time I really actually like messed with someone at work. Not like after, you know, because you know sometimes when you end up like leaving a job or leaving school, then you end up meeting up with a person, you talk to them, you know. No, this is the person, like we work together, we see each other, we mess together. No. Anywho, like I was saying, so he's like, yeah, I'm really fond of you because my battery died and I don't know what I have to do to be with you, right? So I'm like, huh? Like, right? Because first of all, you're my manager. And second of all, you're my manager. Third of all, you're my manager. So what? So I'm like, oh. And he was like, you know, when you messed with, I forgot the boy's name. Did I give him a name? But when you mess with da-da-da, it kind of like, you know, hurt me. And he said, the crazy thing is, I think he like you too. I think he like you too. And I said, yeah, you know. I said, you know what it is? I don't do dudes that pillow talk. I said, maybe it will probably be a vibe. Because I was vibing with him. He was cool. But I don't like dudes that pillow talk. Like, bro, it wasn't even like a day. Like, we messed. He went to go tell everyone at the job. And when he told the Jamaican dude talks. Everybody knows the Jamaican. So I guess when he told everybody was like, you know. But some people was like, she's young. Like, she's young. Let her enjoy her life. He's like, no, she's like a daughter to me. She's like a daughter to me. Like, yo, it was the Jamaican guy was like forcing it. She's like a daughter to me. She's like a daughter to me. And I can see him doing that because he likes to yell at people, right? Even when after I apologized, like, yo, I don't know what our beef is, but he did not want to talk to me. He's like, get out my face. And then I told. Then he got in trouble because he's not supposed to yell at me, first of all. And you're supposed to keep your personal feelings to yourself. But anyway, so my boss ended up expressing that he really likes me. He's feeling me. And he wants to like be with me, right? So I said, oh, okay. And he's like, how do you feel about that? I said, well, I don't know how that's going to work. And you're my manager. And I don't want like conflict of interest. And I said, people already think we're messing. And he was like, so you didn't see? He said, how everybody see that I like you, but you don't see that I like you? I said, I just thought you really cared. Like, I don't know, bro. I said, I don't know. I just thought you really cared. And then he was like, yeah, I care for you, Miss Jean. I care for you. I care for you a lot. He's like, I just wanted to let you know that I like you. I like you. I said, oh, okay. He said, I want you to think about it, okay? I said, okay. He said, I'm here to protect you. I'm here to take care of you. Just think about it. I said, okay. So I went inside and I'm telling her, I said, girl. So I'm telling her, I told you, because he keep popping up everywhere. Because she's like, everywhere we go, he's there. And it was crazy. Like, everywhere we turned, even at the time, even like her man that she was dating used to be like there's a car outside, like, hey, we always knew who it was. Like, he always said he was waiting for somebody. We never seen the person. But I will give a part 2 with Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones was, I should name Mr. Jones the stalker manager, because Mr. Jones was actually the real stalker for years. Yo, Mr. Jones used to even call other like establishments and check on me. Like, I'm not even playing. Mr. Jones disappeared, I would say like years later. Mr. Jones, I worked at a whole different security site and he called looking for me. Like, ooh, Mr. Jones is a story, bro. Mrs. Jones is a story. Like, that whole job alone, at that time when I was living my best life, having fun, enjoying myself, yo, I learned, like, when women be like, yo, men are crazy, men will stalk you, men with this. I like I told you, I was so sheltered. So this is my free time. This is when I'm really living my best life. I'm starting to have my little freedom. I got my life together. I got my little car. I'm doing well in myself. This is when I was younger, you know, and now everybody's expressing they like me. Maybe. Stay tuned, okay? Yo, like when I was writing down these stories, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Like, stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, sis. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Raised by the rain, saved by the pain, ain't but a